beautiful Thursday morning. The week is almost over already, and I know lots of you are like, yes, God, thank you. Tomorrow is going to be Friday, but we're still basking in today, the 11th day of January, and we're loving the vibe, all right? If you're just getting up, thank you so very much. And I must tell you, Dennis, that our YouTube stream is back up and running.
Yeah.
So yes, guys, please go to YouTube and watch us live there and stream with us in your car, in your office, wherever you are. We are there with you also. Now, with over 30 years of experience as a team leader and trainer for salespersons in the financial industry, her mission is to develop individuals, teams, and organizations by providing them with skills to enhance their individual growth. Karen Tomlinson, Maxwell Leadership certified speaker and trainer, joins us this morning to talk us through how to become a clear success. Good morning, Karen. How are you?
Good morning to you all, and Happy New Year. I haven't seen you all before.
Yes, Happy New Year, and I wish you all the best. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much for your kind compliment. But Karen, I want to be a clear success. I want my princess to be a clear success. Dennis wants to be a clear success, and I'm quite sure that our viewers want to be successful as well. Oftentimes we hear the word success, and it might seem mythical, it seems intangible, it seems like this hairy-fairy thing. But how does one become successful?
Okay, you mentioned earlier on that I'm a Maxwell Leadership certified speaker and trainer. So one of the things that we do as part of the Maxwell Leadership team is we focus on those success building areas.
Yes.
So I don't know if I'm sure you're probably aware of Dr. John C. Maxwell.
Yes.
He's a renowned author, leadership coach,
definitely.
right? And he has founded several companies, including the Maxwell Leadership team.
Yes.
So in order to continue my growth, because you mentioned that I started out as a sales trainer, but in order to continue my growth, I joined the Maxwell Leadership team. And if you are aware of his books, and I brought two of them here today in terms of developing a leader within you and 15 invaluable laws of growth, if you are aware of his books, you'll recognize that he focuses on 5 success building areas. And that's where the CLEAR success comes from. So we're talking about C, which is communicating effectively and connecting with others. The L is about leadership skills. The E, equipping yourself and others to grow. The A stands for attitude, because you know how important our attitude is to our success, right? And building relationships with others. So these are not things that we're taught in schools, unfortunately, but I'm sure you'll agree that we all need to do these things very, very well in order to be successful in life. Because if you're not able to connect with others, you won't be able to influence others. And leadership is really about motivating a group of people to achieve a common goal.
Yes.
And it's not just professionally, it's also personally. I heard you talking earlier about nurturing your children.
Yes.
Because we all need to be leaders in our personal lives, because we have to influence our children, and we really have to be able to influence persons within the work environment to achieve the goal of the organization. So those are the 5 areas that we need to focus on in order to be successful in life.
Okay.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So, for persons who might want to benefit from this kind of training, so because it's a lot to learn in one, but how do we operationalize some of these things? How do we, practically? Because it's one thing to hear it said, but I want to build my team, or I want to build myself as a manager, as a leader in an organization. How do we?
All right, so these are things that I teach within my company, KT Training Solutions. One of the most popular training solutions that we offer, we call it Developing the Leader Within You, how to be a CLEAR success. So that training solution, which by the way I should mention has received excellent feedback, comments and scores from the persons who participate, because we do an evaluation afterwards to get feedback from everybody. And what I do is to teach the leaders within the organization to how to implement those 5 success building areas that we talked about. So it helps to create a shift in culture from being positional and title driven to be more relational and influence driven, because as I said, you need to be able to influence people. Now, I'm sure you will agree with me that if our people are not engaged, we're not going to be able to be successful in any organization, because any organization focuses on 4 different things: people, service, sales, and operational efficiency. So once your people are engaged, when you are leading them effectively, when you're communicating with them, when you're rewarding and recognizing them, when you're training and developing them, then you'll be able to succeed in the other 3 areas. So it's all about creating that culture within the organization where you're focusing on your people
Yes.
Engaging your people first, and you'll be successful in the other areas.
It's so important for people listening to this conversation, watching this conversation, to have an outlet. So how can they reach out to you? Because
Yes.
there are people who want promotion, them want lead, but they're not great leaders, or they're managers but not leaders, leaders but not managers.
Yes.
So how can they reach out to you to
KT
kind of
Training
get some of these
Solutions,
training
right.
solutions from KT?
I'm glad you mentioned they're managers but not leaders,
Yes.
because that is so true. We tend to manage more than we lead, so we tend to focus on the things that we need, systems and so on, instead of leading people. So they can get in touch with me 876-224-4097 or via email at kpetomlinson. That's KPETOMLIN. I have to spell it out, LIN, or SON, because they get so many different spellings, at gmail.com. And I'm also on LinkedIn, as well as on social media. So they can get in touch with me and I can arrange any training solution. Or we have leadership tools as well, because I also even brought one of my leadership tools here. We have leadership assessment tools as well. So they can call me to arrange. The first thing I normally do is to have a discussion.
Yes.
Because the need of one organization might not be the same as another organization.
Yes.
Some organizations might want to focus more on communication skills, how to connect with each other. Some might want to focus on growth. How do you grow your leaders? Because you have to have succession planning, etc.
Yes.
So it depends on the needs of the organization. We have a discussion, and then we determine which training solution that they might be interested in.
Awesome.
All right, thank
Sounds
you
great.
so very
Sounds
much.
great.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you for leading
you.
by example, and I do hope that persons will take up the offer. Thank you for choosing Sunrise.
All right, you're most
All right,
welcome, and thank you
lovely.
for having me.